It's just a guess, and no matter what sort of vile filth they're getting off to, that's their prerogative.
So he's just he's just convinced they have to
convinced.
be. There's no homework. They have to be masturbating. Man, we went to high school in the wrong country. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back to Otaku Tuesday.
On Bookend Gaming.
I'm Travis.
And I'm E-Rock.
Yeah, this is episode 3
of the Fruity Tooty of Grisaia.
Yeah, we didn't record one last week, so I'm all thrown off.
That's true. We didn't.
We were ahead, so we
were ahead.
We didn't need one. Now we need one.
Yeah.
So let's do it.
We just met the girl that the game wanted to hammer into your head that she was a tsundere. Told us about 27 times.
I couldn't really pinpoint a voice for it. I think I'm going to stick with the Cockney English.
Right.
We'll see, because it's hard to do after doing the Southern Belle voice.
Hopefully they don't talk to each other a lot, but we'll see. There's not many students in this school, so...
Yeah, just bear with me, guys. I'm sorry.
I mean, it took me a while when it had all those cat girls the first time on Nekopara, but...
It's weird, too, because...
Nekopara.
I always say Nekopara.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I got used to it.
I feel bad, especially when it's something like this where it has an anime and the characters have voices, and people are like, "Oh, that's the voice they chose."
I mean,
I don't know.
Yeah, we're gonna butcher the voices, of course.
At least with like Katawa, they don't have voices, so we just come up with whatever voices we want.
Right. Well, maybe after the first playthrough, we can watch it.
No.
I'll watch it.
We'll stick with our voices no matter what.
Okay. Well, I think we read this already, so let's move on.
Okay.
Ready? Here we go.
Nice to see everyone. Not quite.
Yeah, we're missing one person, I think.
Yeah.
Standing at the podium, the principal notices the irregularity at a glance. There's a boy!
I have a growth. Sakaki-san is absent today, I suppose?
Her tone seems to be asking if anyone's familiar with the circumstances.
Here we go already.
Probably just taking advantage of her flexible working hours again. What else is new?
Oh God, that was this was me.
True enough, she hasn't been here much except the evenings for a while now.
It's still gonna switch between all of them.
I know.
This one's me.
Oh, I gotta
but I don't remember.
It was just a little girl.
What's going on with Yumi-chan? I wonder if something happened.
Apparently. I'm not the only one with questions about our lone truant.
Oh well, I had hoped to introduce her to Kazumi-kun, but I'm sure you'll run into each other eventually.
Did you want me to take another one of the girls, or I could take the girl we haven't met yet?
Yeah, that's fine.
But maybe, I don't know. I'm bad at voices. You're strangely tolerant.
There are some circumstances involved. All right, I'll be taking attendance.
She's a ghost.
I mean, you already took attendance. Right. That's why we're having this conversation.
One off.
Yeah. From an open window, the scent of the tide flows into the room.
That's right. It's a Tide ad.
Perhaps because of the walls and steel fences surrounding us on all sides, it's not always easy to remember that this place is in fact close to the sea. Yes, beach episode.
Oh, yeah.
In contrast to the breeze and the blue skies intimations of freedom, the gray of those just jutting fences speaks of denial and rejection. While my classmates raise their voices energetically, I pass the time staring into that sky. School life. Huh.
The city.
Whoa!
This is the audiovisual classroom.
Yay.
All the seats are equipped with a full range of listening devices, so it's well suited for studying languages or spying on people.
Mm-hmm. Looks that way. I can tell from a glance that this place is well equipped.
If you catch my meaning.
Using the time after the homeroom period, I'm getting a small introduction to the school's facilities from Sachi. Normally, this would be the principal's job, but she seems to be occupied with official duties, so I ended up getting another tour from our class rep.
The library is constantly connected to the external server by a high-speed line, so it's possible to quickly find and retrieve a variety of high-quality material at any time. Here's my in-hentai list of numbers. Therefore, there's no stock of DVD or Blu-ray discs whatsoever.
Oh, no. Which would make checking a movie out impossible, I guess.
Well, yeah. It's not 1992.
We have VHS.
That's right. Amane-san was also disappointed by that at first.
Sachi smiles a bit wryly as she speaks. Most of this stuff is probably in that pamphlet somewhere, but Sachi's explanations are comparatively to the point, clear, and easy to understand, which is the definition of clear.
Plus, the visual is not bad either.
It seems she's actually quite intelligent. I like the audio and the visual.
There's also a fairly good selection of previously broadcast television programs available.
I like Friends. Chandler's my favorite.
We have all the episodes of Price is Right.
Cool. I would watch that.
Right?
If you can't find what you're looking for, you can submit an application, and if approved, they'll add it to the server.
You want to join my Bible Black Club?
Looks like they weren't that sloppy on the casting after all.
Huh? What show are you talking about?
The school drama currently being broadcast.
You got brain problems?
We've been standing here all day.
That was the longest awkward silence in the history of the world. That concludes the tour.
Oh, you mean there's no pool here?
That sucks. There is a hot tub, or not a hot tub, a bathroom.
Well, yeah, that whole upper floor.
Yeah.
Having completed a general review of the school's facilities, Sachi's explanation comes to an end. Thanks. It was a big help.
Not at all. This is my responsibility as a class rep.
My responsibility.
After all,
I mean, how many times have you had to do it? There's only
At
5
least
people
4.
here. I guess so.
more importantly, Kazami-san, are you not leaving yet?
Yeah. There's still a classmate I haven't met yet. After all, she could be hot.
I suppose so.
I gotta know who I'm sleeping with.
Right? We got to make our choice. Even though we're just picking randomly, not knowing what's going to happen.
Hearing my response, Sachi's brisk tone gives way to a hesitant mumble. What?
Oh. No, it's nothing. Please don't worry about it.
Well, now I can only worry about it. After a brisk bow, she quickly runs off down the hallway.
Oh, God. He knows. He knows too much.
Did I just trigger a death flag just now? I don't think there's a single person in the world who wouldn't worry after that kind of ominous foreshadowing. Well, that might be an overstatement. There are some pretty carefree people out there. I'm just not one of them. Sounds like it'd be the best to be on my guard, or more so than usual. The light flooding in through the windows has shifted from overhead to my side.
There's actually no 5th student, but they weren't allowed to be called at school unless they had 5. So
Right.
they just lie about it.
Like a club. It won't be that long until the sun sets. After parting from Sachi, I walk the empty hallway alone. My surroundings are very nearly soundless thanks to my habitually quiet footsteps.
You're a ninja.
However, inside the stillness, I sense a definite presence at my destination. She finally show up. I mean, were we supposed to meet her?
You just want to meet her. I
Yeah,
guess.
okay. I hear a faint sound from the interior of the previously silent classroom. With that confirmation, I slowly open the door. Say,
Oh, God.
Oh, God, I have to give her a voice, don't I?
Probably.
The moment I enter the classroom, tension fills the air. Behind a window seat desk in the middle of the classroom, a chair rattles as its occupant turns to face me.
Still don't understand why there's like 50 desks in here.
No. My immediate impression of the girl. She doesn't appear particularly friendly. Yo.
What's up, girl?
While it might not be the most polite first greeting, I call out casually as I approach in order to demonstrate my lack of malicious intent.
Let her sniff your hand so she can get comfortable with you.
Sakaki Yumiko, right? Her expression doesn't change. Sitting on the chair, absolutely stock still, she stares fixedly at me. I'm Kazumi Yuuji. I'm a new student here as of today. I come to a halt in front of her desk. I have to get this close to her. Are you real?
Start screaming at her. Maybe she's deaf.
So I'll be your classmate as well, it seems. Pulling out a chair from the desk in front of her, I sit down. At the moment, we're about a meter apart. Nonetheless, the woman stares at me so tensely that she seems to be forgetting to breathe.
You got it real easy on voicing this girl.
Yes. I knew I chose her for a reason. Rather than staring, her expression could probably be more accurately described as glaring. I wasn't able to introduce myself in the morning. Heard you'd probably be around in the evening. I keep talking regardless, but no response is forthcoming. Maybe she's got a psychological problem with men, like Machina. But then again, she didn't try to run when I approached her. I changed my position on the seat to face her directly. Straddling the chair, I lean forward slightly.
Oh, you're so cool. Like AC Slater.
The motion has closed that 1 meter gap between us down to 70 centimeters.
Pulls out his tape measure. Yep. About 70.
This is the closest I've ever been. I'd like to at least confirm your identity.
She's a ghost!
As if to declare her refusal to acknowledge my existence, the woman stands from her seat and briskly moves to exit the classroom. How about at least responding to me? I follow her immediately. The woman opens the classroom's rear door just enough for one person to pass and tries to slip her way outside. Hey! Calling out again, I try to follow her through that gap.
Good.
In that moment, the woman forcefully slams the door shut. She clearly closed it, knowing full well I was trying to follow. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God. She speaks!
What do we
I wasn't prepared for this.
Panicking.
I thought she was deaf and mute. Okay. Huh? Her expression betrays surprise. Maybe she's been expecting me to get my hand caught in the door or back off from having it slammed in my face. Instead, the door she'd attempted to slide closed is firmly held open by my hand, an outcome she apparently hadn't been prepared for.
You're too competent. Get out of here, Yuuji.
You could have broken my hand, you know that? Although she's the one who's trying to shatter my fingers, she's glaring at me like I'm the bad guy here. I mean, you were chasing after her.
Right.
But, she's being rude.
You're
but
already
still.
stalking her.
What exactly did I do to deserve this from someone I've just met? I'm just looking for an introduct. Opening the half-shut door, I take a step forward. She doesn't back down. She's back in the classroom somehow.
God.
Whoa!
Well, all right.
Quite the greeting. Ah! I stop the motion of her hand about 5 centimeters before its target. It isn't the most efficient block, but for the purpose of diffusing her reckless hostility, an easily comprehensible action seems necessary. I was expecting something of the sort, but you favor the classic slap to the face, I see. Maintaining my grasp on the woman's wrist, I stare her down at short range.
Do you have any idea how many women have tried to slap me? I'm always ready for it.
Now kiss me. As for the woman, she's staring right back, her eyes open wide in shock, completely still. Well then, let me ask you again. The strong orange glow of the evening sun illuminates the classroom. Are you Sakaki Yumiko?
The S.A. is actually pronounced with a boo.
Oh. I don't think that's true. Her expression, hostile as ever, the woman slowly opens her mouth. With an air of slight resignation, but clearly unwavering in her refusal of any relation with me, she speaks. What if I am? Okay, good to meet you.
Well, see ya.
As the evening sun fell behind a cloud, its light dimmed and the classroom filled with shadow. With the sound of Yumiko's breath and the faint roar of the waves from behind the walls, the curtain was raised on my normal student life.
What is happening?
That was weird.
Oh, hey!
An introduction.
We got an intro.
Sweet.
3 episodes in.
We met-
What? Just what?
We met the girl. Whoa!
What is... The city just got destroyed. What's happening?
Followed by a naked girl. Le fruit de la Grisaia.
Awesome.
Okay, cool. What's going on now?
I don't know. Is this going to be like Magic Girls or something?
I hope so.
Oh, she's all injured. What's happening?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with any of this.
This is going to get, crazy.
Yeah, probably.
This is awesome. I'm into it.
I want to watch the anime.
Yeah! Oh, I do too now.
All right, so which one's your favorite?
Ooh, I don't know.
I don't know either. I think I may actually have to decide later. It's not one of those where I just like, oh, I like her the best. No, I don't know. Her so far, she's cute,
I like her, and I like the maid.
but I think I want to actually like get to know them.
Right, I don't know anything about them. Alright, okay.
Okay.
Obedient mind of the maid girl.
Yeah.
September 23rd!
Sachi. It's almost her birthday.
Yeah! Oh,
Oh no!
Dang it.
Oh God.
Who was the pawn?
What the
She
shit?
has a gun.
Whoa,
They all have
what's
guns.
going on?
My brain.
He's got a gun.
He's got a gun.
Okay. She plays baseball.
Oh my God.
She's a sports ball player. What the Okay. That didn't narrow down what this game is about at all.
Not at all. Well,
Hi
that
there.
kind of did.
Oh, hi there. She
Oh
seems
my
nice.
God. She seems smart.
She
I
seems
like her.
smart.
Oh my God.
Okay, then. That was
This is
cool.
blowing my mind. I was not expecting that.
The period of the school day before classes begin is fundamentally blank. Meaningless time.
So I pull out my gun.
They say it's always best to arrive 20 minutes early, but preparing for class takes 60 seconds at most. After that, there's not much to do other than wander around awkwardly. Still, I've always imagined school life as a fairly relaxed experience. A part of me was actually wondering if a little aimless downtime might be enjoyable in its way. But unfortunately... Tulips. What again?
Whoa.
Joe, Jesus! She's
got a sword!
I don't even know what voice I gave her already. She only talked like once.
Yeah.
She has a blade.
Yeah. The box knife.
What? The slightly pitiful fantasy was shattered all too quickly. Of course, I'm not going to break a sweat from any attack of Yumiko's, but being slashed at with a blade isn't the kind of pleasant breather I had in mind. How did you dodge that?
Why is she trying to murder you?
I don't know. I guess she had thought it particularly well a timed attack, judging from the shocked gaze she's directing at me as she catches her breath. Of course, given that conspicuous clicking sound and her painfully audible footsteps, she might as well have been screaming, "Here I come!" But time moves at half speed in my immediate vicinity.
I knew you were magic.
I am the Flash. Giving a straight answer would be a pain, so I pull something out of my ass.
Ow.
Sorry. I have 20 minutes before class, so...
I've got a knife too.
Huh? No way. Yeah, I'm just screwing with you. Make a fool of me, will you? You'll pay for that. Maybe it's just me, but I think trying to stab your classmate is somewhat worse. It's not a crime until you actually get stabbed.
I don't think that's true.
This woman's copy of the criminal code seems to be missing the page on attempted murder. But judging from the way she momentarily bought my nonsense, she's unexpectedly airheaded. Maybe a bit naive would be the nicer way to put it.
Yeah, let's give her a weapon.
You'd better remember my face.
There's only 6 of us here. It'd be hard to forget.
You're making a fool of me again. That's not what I meant.
Still glaring in my direction, Yumiko retracts the blade of her box cutter.
Humph.
Okay, then.
Well.
I don't think I like her.
This is getting weird. She's going to end up being the best.
Yeah, probably. And snorting in displeasure leaves with a flutter of her skirt.
Didn't take long for you to land yourself in a mess, Yuuji-kun.
When I return to the classroom, Amane strikes up a conversation. I guess the story of the knife assault in question has already spread around the classroom, as my problem with Yumiko seems to be common knowledge.
How does everyone know already?
I mean, it's 5 people.
Yeah.
It's not like she's doing me any harm, but I can't say I'm enjoying this. I mean, she is trying to do you harm.
Right. Flashback.
Remember this? Remember when she tried to slap us? Good
Remember when we
times.
got to touch her?
It was even in this same episode.
Yeah.
In our first encounter, I approached the stubbornly silent Yumiko in a physical sense. The outcome was her initial act of rejection. In part, that might have been the result of my own heightened wariness. Sachi's heavy-handed foreshadowing put me on guard, and I have a tendency not to trust someone I'm meeting for the first time. At that time, while I certainly felt animosity from her, it wasn't so intense as to discourage me from approaching.
Just playing hard to get. Girls pull box knives on me all the time.
Oh, what a goof. However, from our second encounter on, Yumiko bared open hostility toward me. What's worse, apparently, having come to the conclusion that she wasn't a match for me barehanded, she's been swinging around a box cutter of all things. I mean, why is this flashback? It literally just happened.
I don't know.
According to Amane, it seems that Yumiko had something of a habit of brandishing retractable knives at people.
Maybe people have like a habit of playing the first part to the title sequence and then stopping there and then coming back.
I guess.
Like that's episode 1 or the epilogue.
Yeah. Of course, her goal is usually more intimidation than anything.
No, epilogue. Which one is it?
Prologue is
first. Before, yeah.
Yeah. Speaking as the target this time, I can sense there's a part of her that's seriously trying to stab me. It's not the best feeling in the world. I'm going to sit in the back of the class at all times.
Always keep her in your eyesight.
Yeah.
Maybe she recognized you as her rival? She does threaten us with her cutter sometimes, but she never slashes at us for a reel like that.
I'd really prefer to avoid that kind of recognition.
It's your own fault for approaching her all of a sudden. Didn't you realize it when you got near? She's got that glaringly obvious barrier around her personal space.
She screams, I'm going to stab you in her eyes.
It's all your fault.
Didn't notice.
I wasn't looking in her eyes.
You look pretty strong, Yuuji-kun, but that thick-headedness might prove fatal.
I'm pretty perceptive when my life's in danger, but I don't really feel that level of threat from Yumiko.
Yuuji-kun, I'm not feeling confident about your future love life.
Is that the only reason I'm here? Oh yeah, it's the only reason I'm here.
Of course it is.
It's the only reason we're here. It's the only reason you guys are here.
Of course.
My master did say that I was exceptionally unskilled in that department. I'll help with that.
Master?
At any rate, I want to do something about Yumiko's aggressive rejection of me. For that purpose, I'll need to talk to someone familiar with her circumstances.
All right, we're beginning homeroom.
With the attendance book in her hand as usual, our carefree principal appears. I guess Shizuru is the only one I can ask.
Hey!
Oh, hi.
So,
what happened?
it's gonna be a little weird, maybe a little bit jarring for them, but you may notice that there was a weird transition here.
Yeah.
And you may also have noticed that we didn't upload a video last week.
That's right, because this is the point where one of our files corrupted.
Yeah, the audio.
So this is your crazy little mid-intro.
So sorry to interrupt ourselves, but my audio completely screwed up on the last time we recorded. So I've got a new mic. I've had a birthday. I'm older and wiser.
Yeah. So
now we're back.
You're full of jokes.
Yeah.
Because of your new life experience.
I've also decided, because all through the last week, I was like, I have to practice these voices.
Yeah.
And I come to the conclusion.
I thought about that too. Like, I need to come up with some. Oh, okay.
So here's what I'm going to do to fix the problem. The principal is now going, because the principal was just regular default girl voice.
Yeah.
She is now going to be nerdy Yuko voice.
Yuko voice?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the blonde chick is now going to be default girl voice. So it's easier for me to switch from her to Southern Belle.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. We're just not going to have a British girl in this one.
Oh, no. That means I can do it.
If you want to, I guess. But okay, so we're back.
Yeah. We didn't make it too much past this point anyways, like 10 more minutes. So it's not going to be too bad.
But to make up for missing last week, we will let this go. We're going to record for another 40. I mean, you can look at the time on the video.
Yeah, this will be a longer one.
It's probably be like an hour-long episode just to make it up to you guys because we love you.
That's right.
We're sorry that we didn't upload one last week.
We are, because we love doing this too.
Yeah. I wanted to play further. Now we have to rehash some stuff. It's okay. We'll get past it.
Here we go.
All right.
Oh.
Hang on, I'm not ready. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. In conclusion, Yumiko seems to hate me with a passion.
Putting Sakaki-san aside, I think I can understand why someone might hate you.
Ho, let's hear it then.
Did your voice just change? It was so different like 5 minutes ago.
Hello yourself. I couldn't think of anyone else to ask, and you've probably got the free time anyway. Bad enough you barged into my office. Did you really need to insult me to my face as well?
I didn't mean to call you a ho, I'm sorry. I only said what I was thinking, you ho. Was I wrong?
Of course you were! More or less.
Got it. In deference to your feelings, no matter how much I think you're lazing around. I'll keep it quietly buried in my heart from now on. Good enough.
Of course. Don't you know how to talk to girls?
Going out of your way to tell me that is just going to make me worry about it every time we talk.
What do you want from me? Spare me the vague complaints. What's your pleasure?
And he wonders why people hate him.
Yeah, I'm kind of a dick.
Yeah, but you're like cool, and you have a gun, apparently.
Do you have an idea?
Just forget it. As for the answer to your original question, yes, I'll go out with you.
Yeah. Is she one of the options? She's cute.
I don't think she is.
The principal, cup in hand, lowers herself across from the sofa I'm reclining on.
Sakaki-san has been a student of the academy since it was founded, like a week ago.
This place just opened recently, right?
Fairly recently. It was established just about a year ago. She's been here since then.
I see. What does that have to do with her rejecting me? I've never been rejected. Before responding to my question, she takes a sip of coffee from the cup in her hand.
I feel so terrible for you. It's frightening to have an intruder enter your territory.
Frightening?
Absolutely. Certainly. Until now, there had only been people she could understand here. And now there's a suspicious member of the opposite sex approaching her.
That's sexist.
I mean, she tried to stab you, so...
Principal Tachibana takes a pen in her empty hand and jabs it towards me to emphasize her point.
Oh god, she's attacking too.
Therefore, she's trying to eliminate that intruder, I would think.
I mean, can you stop it?
Yeah,
You're the
I
principal.
mean, this seems like illegal.
Yeah, she's just trying to stab you. It's probably just because she's threatened.
She's
It's
so
all right.
cute.
Hazing, is it? A bit of bullying comes with being a fresh recruit, but I didn't expect the same here.
If this is bullying, I don't think I've even seen a stranger case. Ever seen a stranger case.
Apparently unconvinced by the idea of Sakaki stealing my lunch money, Principal Tachibana hides a snort of laughter behind her hand. Although it's certainly amusing considering the balance of our physical strength, I don't see how I can manage a decent student life at this rate. I'm honored to have provided a moment of amusement for your perpetually overworked principal. For our perpetually overworked principal. Or yours. I don't know.
Everyone's.
Here
Communism.
hoping to have a path towards overcoming this challenge, illuminated by your educational guidance.
What? Feels more like you came here to bully me.
I don't understand a word you say. Cranky from beginning to end, ultimately, the principal didn't provide me with any useful advice. This is what a school is like, so figure it out yourself. Blah, blah, blah. A normal school life means a few problems like this. Getting stabbed?
That's a terrible impression of the principal, by the way.
I do have to admit I was making fun of her. I do have to admit she managed to dodge the issue reasonably well with that last line. In any case, since she didn't have any clear answer for me, I'm left with no choice but to do as she says and try to work it on this over time. It's not really my style to go with the flow like this, but if that's the proposal of my educational guide, there's no helping it.
Sway.
Sway. Sway, sway.
Swiggity swooty. Coming for that booty. It looks like a sparring match at this point.
A swaying match.
Makina was you?
More like
Yeah.
a drill instructor playing with the fresh recruit.
Oh god, I've already forgotten.
I was all flutter at first, but I can't muster the slightest concern anymore.
We're all chippy again.
All right.
Oh god, it's been a week. I don't remember.
How do you keep...
The result of going with the flow, Yumiko's attacks have been continuing without any particular change to date.
That's you, isn't it?
No, that's the blonde girl.
Oh, it is. What did I... Oh, regular voice.
It's Yuuji's fault for playing along.
Look, could you just quit it already? Stop swaying.
Shut up!
Sway.
I will sway any way I want.
Just sway and stagger.
I'll stagger.
Oh, that's her.
Nailed it.
Her movement thrown off by my sudden sidestep, Yumiko staggers forward unsteadily. I threw off her sways.
Oh my
She
god.
tries desperately to regain her balance.
Delicious.
Resulting in a ridiculous pose in strong contrast with her usual haughty demeanor.
Oh my god, he hit her!
Michiru lets out an involuntary giggle
That
at the
didn't sound like a
spectacle.
giggle, I'm sorry.
She's instantly pierced by Yumiko's furious glare.
Better than pierced by her
Or
box
maybe her
cutter.
blade.
Eek! Sorry.
What a wimp.
Ignoring Michiru as she cowers behind her desk.
Oh!
Yumiko breaks through the wall in a towering
Plows through
rage.
the wall. There she goes.
It feels like we've been watching reruns for a while now. So scary. What's with that glare? I can't even move when she does that.
Can I pull on one of her
That's
tears?
so much easier to switch to. Yeah, oh my god, she could like hit people with that.
Grab a hold of one and pull on it.
Paper cuts.
Chiru will be paying for that one in blood.
Who's Chiru?
Yeah, I don't,
What? Oh, Michiru.
yeah,
Quit it, Machina.
it's her nickname, I guess.
Don't worry, this'll be
I
fun.
still don't know all their names, so it's very confusing when they reference each other.
For who?
For everyone.
Scenes like this one were very familiar by now. With the exception of Michiru, everyone seems perfectly calm. Even if this little routine doesn't bother them, as a directly concerned party, it's problematic. Hey, Amane, and anime. In response to my call, she points to herself with her index finger, silently asking, "Me?
No, the other Amane.
Is there another anime here?
Yeah.
I don't think so." When I nod, she approaches in her usual pointlessly sexy way.
Not pointless. Shut up.
It's always pointless.
Mm-hmm.
Full.
What a pointful.
I like your
sexy way.
pointful, sexy walk.
What's up? Did all that play fighting with Sakaki-san wear you out? Finally ready to seek comfort in my bosom?
I mean,
Is that an option?
yeah, I guess.
Where's the choices? Can we say yes?
Yes. I'm sorry. Do you actually want me to treat you like a sex worker?
Wow, what a dick.
If you ask real nice, I might not mind every once in a while.
Oh, well, that's nice. She just gained some points.
Right?
I'll be sure to keep that offer in mind, but that's not what I need today.
Okay, so what then?
I don't need boobs today, said no one ever.
Right.
You've known her, Yumiko, for a long time, right?
Well, I've certainly known her for a little longer than the others have, but
Any ideas about the reason she's rejecting me this intensely?
sorry, I don't know. That's kind of how she is, you know? To be honest, I haven't had many chances to talk with her, except about practical stuff.
I see.
You did just get here, so maybe you'll gradually be able to talk to her. But at the moment, I'm practically still at the default state with her myself.
You trying to gain favor with her as well?
I could set that up.
Certainly.
Sweetly.
Yumiko hardly seems the type to open up and reveal herself to someone just because they've known each other a while.
Well, we gotta get her to reveal herself to us.
Yeah, maybe, eventually.
Wait, this is the censored version. Never mind.
I guess I'll have to find a solution myself after all. A patch.
Yeah!
Thanks anyway. Let me know if anything comes to mind.
Here comes the comments of, here's the patch.
Yeah.
Not that it does them any good. They'd just be looking at a taco.
Right.
And not the
It'd be more
same
censored
kind of
for
thing.
them.
Right.
Because
Yeah,
there'd
that's
be
true.
a giant taco in the way. With those words, I move to exit the classroom. If Yumiko's rejection continues to take this form, I'll have no choice but to ask the principal's advice again.
Because it was so helpful. Oh my god, did she bust through another hole?
I forgot something!
It's the loudest door.
At the moment I open the door and prepare to leave.
Maybe she doesn't see you as one of us. Gooble
Oh,
gobble,
it's
gooble
a-
gobble, one of us.
It's a cult. Got it. I stop at the sound of Amane's voice.
Yuuji-kun, you came in here from the outside.
From the outside.
She might be thinking of you as an intruder because of that.
She's saying the same things as the principal. Huh?
That can't be true.
Does it feel that way to you as well, Amane?
Not at all. I'm your fervent supporter, Yuuji-kun.
It's a little hard to take that seriously given the flow of this conversation.
I mean, she wants you to rest your head on her bosom.
Yeah, she seems nice.
I think the war might end if you make her think of you as one of us. They've all rested their head on my bosom.
Yeah. That's the initiation. I return to the dorm and wander the hallways without any particular objective. Compared to shutting myself up alone in my room, it's easier to gather my thoughts. One of the group, huh? I recall Amane's parting words. It's easy for her to say, but actually getting that island of a human being to recognize me as a friend seems next to impossible. First of all, we're not even on speaking terms yet. She just stabs me.
Yeah, she just sways.
Oh, this late already? The sun is sinking below the window frame, casting shadows along the hall. About time for me to return to my room. It's 5:30.
Bedtime.
Guess I'll try talking to her tomorrow. I scratch my head as I turn toward my bedroom.
What an anime pose.
The sound of my slippers echoes roughly in the hallway. Yumiko might have her own set of internal rules since she hasn't tried to attack me even once while inside the dorm. It's not that I was particularly off my guard as a result of that assumption. Rather, it was probably because it happened at this particular time of day.
She attacked me at bedtime.
Or so I would reflect to myself later.
Chink.
Whoa, how'd you know?
Oh my god.
Evening. A hallway in my dormitory lit by the setting sun. At the flash of the thrusting light, I react instinctively and grab her arm firmly and bash her head into the wall and kill her.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's a reflex. Ah! With her arm captured, Yumiko's face stiffens. The box cutter, blade still extended, rattles around at her feet, turning in circles around the handle.
Nice try, kid.
Trying for the element of surprise. Yumiko's expression changes from shock to fear. That's what tips me off that I'm not wearing my peaceful face. Sorry, that came out of nowhere, so I couldn't hold back. I didn't want to frighten her. I mean, she's trying to kill me.
Right, I mean, you probably are allowed to defend yourself a little bit.
I mean, yeah, probably. I thought I could play the normal student. I wanted to convince myself that I could. Look, Yumiko. Still gripping her arm, I look into her eyes and speak. I'm not your enemy.
Then why are you breaking my arm?
Yumiko's expression betrays uncertainty for just a moment, but just as quickly it settles back into her customary mask. But it doesn't look like you're convinced of that yet, so let me say one thing. Releasing her arm, I pick up the box cutter laying in front of her feet. Carefully retracting the blade, I hold it out to Yumiko. I won't cause you harm, and I won't pry into your business either. That's a promise, so stop this. It's pointless. Observe me and reach your own conclusions. If I'm lying, you can always try stabbing me again.
But please don't.
Stumbling, Yumiko retreats a single step. Bye. See you. Turning around, I return to my room. Normally, Yumiko would seize such a chance to attack, but something's different now.
She's got a gun!
Me. We went two completely different directions.
We have different histories.
Her elongated shadow is still, and the hallway is silent, except for the small sound of her breathing.
I'm gonna kill him.
School dormitory.
Hallway.
After that day, Yumiko's attacks came to an abrupt halt. Hopefully I can use this as an opportunity to slightly improve our relationship. I'm trying to live a normal campus life, so it would be nice to not be stabbed. It would be nice to minimize the number of classmates who want me dead.
Yeah, if we're trying to recreate American schools, I should be shot. Getting political on you, I'm sorry.
Yo.
Yo! What's up?
Sup, babe? As usual, to call Yumiko's behavior when we come across each other, curt could be an understatement. But at the very least, judging from the clearly different way she's looking at me, her observation period seems to be ongoing. Oh, she was just on her period. That's why she's
That
trying to stab
explains
you.
it. Stupid moon and the tides and whatnot.
I want to ask you something.
I'll answer unless you want to know my weakness.
Shit. That was the question.
What a shame. Come up with something else.
Of all the things, how did you guess that?
She occasionally talks to me like this. But instead of friendly chats about our lunch plans, we have investigative inquiries and careful negotiations. Even so, I suppose it's a considerable improvement over outright bloodshed.
I'll find your Achilles heel someday.
It's attached to my foot.
Oh, yeah.
Is that your idea of social interaction between classmates?
That's where everyone's is.
I haven't acknowledged you as my classmate yet. Not my classmate.
Right then.
Hashtag.
I open my hands in an exaggerated American-style shrug.
Well, you know them Americans always shrugging. What are you going to do?
Well, good luck to you, Yumiko. I think it's time to leave before she starts probing any further. Unless...
Look, you, stop calling me by my first name already.
Seems like she's hung up on that point.
I like American stuff, sorry.
After those events, I've been intentionally addressing Yumiko by her first name. The family name would actually be more appropriate here, but I've got a bit of a reason for doing this. I like things American style.
Yeah, like the shrugs.
Says the woman who's never referred to me as anything but you.
I mean, that's the beginning of your name, so...
Even so, that doesn't mean you get to start addressing me however you please.
So you're saying as classmates we should both use last names?
Got her!
Got him!
Oh, pew, 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 pew.
Yumiko's expression clearly reads,
Oh, crap! What makes you think I'm going to address you as my equal?
isn't that the starting point for building a cordial relationship?
Even so.
All right, in that case, I'll take our friendship to the next level by making up a pleasant nickname for you. Not to worry.
Is that okay with you, Sugar Tits?
You can do the same for... I think that's a no.
Yeah.
It might be a little early for that, so I propose starting with last names. Yumiko hesitates briefly, but before long she opens her mouth stiffly and in a tight voice.
Best regards, Kazumi-kun.
After speaking those words with a cramped attempt at a smile, she stalks off. Yeah, best regards, Sakaki. Thus, after great hardship, I finally succeeded in establishing an absolute minimum level of communication with my 5th classmate.
Nailed it! Roll credits!
Seems this student life thing is pretty rough in its own way.
Yeah, most students don't have to deal with that.
No. Student dormitory.
Yeah.
When I push open the heavy glass doors, I find the lobby in utter silence.
Everyone's in the bath. Everyone's in the bath.
Exchanging my outdoor use shoes for the slippers I use in my room, I reach for the board hanging above the shoe racks and flip the magnetic name tag reading Kazumi Yuuji from out to in.
Is it like a McDonald's play place? You have to leave your shoes in the
Yuuji
cubbies?
is in. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah.
It's Japan.
It's
I get it.
But they have different shoes.
Yeah.
A glance at the other name tags reveals that Sakaki, Sachi, and Amane are all in, but there's no one in the lobby. They're probably shut up in their rooms doing homework. Hold on. There wasn't any homework assigned today, which would mean my hypothesis just now can't be accurate. Then what?
They're plotting my death.
When students shut themselves up in their rooms, homework and masturbation are the only they're the only things that come to mind.
That's just those two things. If there's no homework, they must be masturbating.
So they're not doing homework. Oh. Although
at the same time.
A light bulb. I give the matter a little thought. I don't plan on going around and confirming my new conjecture.
Well, why not?
It's just a guess, and no matter what sort of vile filth they're getting off to, that's their prerogative.
So he's just He's just convinced they have to
convinced.
be. There's no homework. They have to be masturbating.
In this case, pretending not to notice would be the kinder thing.
Man, we went to high school in the wrong country.
I guess. Having reached that conclusion, I reach out to the door of my room. But in doing so, I notice that the bit of tape I stuck on my door as a seal has been ripped off. Someone's in the room.
Who could it be?
Backing away from the door for a moment, I quietly press my ear against the wall, but can't hear any noises from inside. It doesn't seem like a typhoon is laying waste to the room in my absence. But either way.
Typhoons can't even open doors, so
Yeah.
fine.
If they're not doing homework, they're masturbating. If there's no sound in my room, it must be a typhoon.
It's the only thing that could break into my room.
If it's someone stupid enough to miss the tape, no need to be too careful. I forcefully swing open the door to my room.
Oh! Well then.
Oh, there's words on the screen.
I like Amane even more now.
Don't move!
Is that bosom thing still on the table? You surprised me. Don't open the door all of a sudden.
What are you doing in here? Who called me a stripper? It's not my
You're
birthday.
such a stripper.
I didn't call you a stripper. You've got the wrong room.
That's a new one. At your previous school, was a stripper in your dorm room the standard birthday surprise?
Man, we did go to the wrong school.
I did just mention it was recently my birthday.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. Slacking off on me here.
What? It's just Amane. Why are you in my room?
Why, you ask? I change my clothes in this room pretty frequently. I guess you can keep doing it.
Of course you do. Amane points to a large overnight bag lying on the floor, presumably containing her spare clothes.
This room is the only one with this large a refrigerator, and I like to freeze my clothes, I guess.
You put your clothes in the refrigerator?
When I make a big shopping trip or whatever, I always use the fridge in here.
Why are you half naked?
Because you burst in here all of a sudden when I was changing clothes. When I want to go shopping after school, this is where I change.
You've got your own room, right?
Why are you fighting this so hard?
Yeah.
It's on the second floor. Too much effort.
Be like, just be cool, just be cool.
Yeah.
When I was a grade schooler, I had friends who'd throw their bags by the door after school so they could get back outside faster. I guess this woman's brain works on the same level?
Level of a grade schooler? So, mind if I finish changing? I do mind. Stay like that.
Fine, I suppose.
How about you come inside instead of standing there?
I'll come in whether you invite me or not. It's my room.
Whoa.
Oh, slow down. Hold up. I walk into the room, hold a glass under the faucet in the sink, and fill it with tap water.
I'll just focus on this and try not to get an erection. Hey.
What? I swig down tepid water from the glass.
Normally, would you actually...
Actually what? Your sentence is missing both a verb and an object.
Well, you know, a girl's getting changed in here, right? Wouldn't you excuse yourself normally?
Yeah, if it wasn't my room.
Right.
I'm not a normal man, and you were the one who barged into my room.
That's true, but...
If you don't want to be seen, how about being frank about it and telling me to get out?
Rude! My body's not something I need to hide. Well, then what's the problem?
Want me to stick a 20 in your panties?
Better make it a 50. I think I told you that
Yes,
I'm
actually.
not a stripper already.
If you say so. You seem pretty used to this.
That's my line. How am I supposed to keep my cool with you staring at me like an old man watching baseball with a beer in his hand?
That's how I watch baseball.
With an erection?
That's not a beer in my hand. If you didn't want to be seen, you should have said so from the start. I'll be outside. Call me when you're done changing.
Don't bother. I'll be done in a minute.
I like her now.
Yeah.
What a
She's climbed the ranks.
Yeah, she's pretty hot. What a troublesome woman. What do you want from me?
I want you to stay there and shut up.
Don't talk.
Okay, wow.
Nice tits.
Oh, did I say it out loud?
Oh, oops.
I didn't ask for your thoughts.
Returning my empty glass to the sink, I turn my back on Amane for the moment. Do you really think they're nice tits?
Thank God there's a mirror here.
Breaking into my room as she pleases, throwing her tits around as she pleases, and then getting pissed off at me as she pleases.
There's tits all over my floor.
Why are you throwing your tits everywhere? I don't have any real obligation to be considerate of someone like that. But, well, this kind of thoughtfulness is what keeps society moving smoothly.
Oh my God. Just walking in on someone changing to be like, hey, nice tits. How nonchalant. Hey, Yuuji-kun?
It might work 2 out of 3 times.
Yeah?
What?
You seem, pretty used to women. Do you have an older sister or something?
Yeah, I tell her her tits are nice every day. Well, I did have one.
You had one, meaning you don't anymore?
Now she's my wife.
Oh God.
She's dead.
I see. I'm sorry, that was thoughtless of me.
It's been years, not a problem.
In that case, do you mind if I ask you one more thoughtless question?
What?
Do you really think my tits were nice? What was your sister's name?
Kazuki.
Kazuki?
I know, kind of a weird name for a girl. It's actually written with the characters for one and princess.
That really is an unusual name.
Why do you ask?
No reason, just a little curious.
So am I. I see. My sister is a topic I'd prefer to avoid as much as possible. Not because it's too painful to remember her death or anything sentimental like that. I just don't want to get in a heavy mood for no good reason.
I don't want people to suspect that I actually killed her.
Maybe Amane picked up on my reaction, since she doesn't ask anything else about the subject. Although she's a troublesome, selfish woman, I can honestly appreciate that part of her.
And her tits.
Whoa.
Thanks for waiting. I'm done changing.
You are? I wasn't really waiting.
I mean, weren't you wearing a black bra? Oh, I guess it didn't have straps, did it?
The bra had, it had black straps.
Did it?
Yeah.
On shoulder straps?
Now they're clear.
Yeah. Well, what do you think? Oh, you know what? I bet she's not wearing a bra in the uncensored version.
I mean, I guess.
Because, I mean, it's like a whole, like, oh, I walked.
Or maybe she wasn't.
Or she changed the
She was
bra. I guess she
changing
could have
out
just
of the
changed
bra.
Yeah, I guess. I just assumed she was changing out of
She
clothes.
was getting dressed. Yeah, putting it on.
Well,
yeah, she was holding that shirt.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, that's true.
I don't know. Whatever.
What do you
Who
think?
cares?
Yeah.
Nice tits.
Still hot.
What do I think? Now that I look, Amane's wearing a pointlessly skimpy outfit.
I've already seen you in your underwear.
Even if it is summer. This is a bit over the top. Or not enough over the top.
I'd like to get under the tub.
Too much exposure. Your breasts are barely staying in that thing.
Why are you such an idiot?
I completely changed my mind. I hate this character. He's an idiot.
Like the boobs that I like, you dumbass. It's fine. I've got the goods, so wouldn't it be a waste of resources not to show off a bit? I like her.
A waste of resources.
When I wear this to the shopping district, for some strange reason, everyone throws in a lot of freebies.
This woman's trying to disrupt the economy of the shopping district via her tits.
No wonder the economy's in shambles.
It's all tits' fault.
What's supposed to mean?
Nothing at all. If you're done, hurry up and go. The dirty old men at the shopping district are clutching their 20s in anticipation.
Whatever, they're mostly 6s. Right you are. Let's go then.
As she speaks, Amane grabs my arm like a border patrol agent seizing an illegal immigrant from Mexico.
Well, why you gotta get all weird with it?
I don't know. What are you trying to pull? Get off.
Come on. Let's go shopping together.
Why do I have to come?
I'm buying 10 kilos of rice today.
Oh my god.
So you're going to help me carry it.
Even if you don't rope me into this, with that huge body, 10 kilos shouldn't be an issue. Or so I thought, but courteously didn't put into words.
Yeah, that you hide, but just blatantly shout out nice tits.
We are dealing with a woman here, technically speaking. In the first place, she's only large for a woman. I'm 8 or 9 centimeters taller. I guess Amane's gotten sick of me staring at her silently as she jerks me closer by the arm she's grasping.
I let you see my breasts. A little shopping isn't exactly a bad trade, is it?
I don't remember asking to see her breasts. This woman's logic is completely incoherent. I think it's your logic that is incoherent.
What? You look dissatisfied. If just a look isn't enough, want to squeeze them? Just a light massage, mind you.
If you think a flash of your tits will make any man do your bidding, you're probably right.
Yeah. That is a fair assessment.
But in the words of Judas Priest, you've got another thing coming.
Come on now. You have anything better to do? We didn't have any guys at this school before, so all the heavy labor went to me, you know.
Oh, so you're all horned up.
Don't you feel some pity? No, I just did it with the girls.
When you got a physique like that, I think it's probably inevitable.
I look forward to making you change light bulbs for me. Well, let's go.
Oh,
Whoop.
I think I skipped a little animation there.
Maybe?
As she speaks, Amane entwines herself around my arm, pushing her famous breasts onto me.
Oh, can I get your autograph?
She's got like a little tattoo, TM, right in the middle. Hey.
You might not guess it, but I'm the daughter of an old-school respectable family. By all rights, the price for seeing me naked would be a shotgun wedding.
Oh, darn. The fact that I just spent a good second thinking about anti-helicopter mines, it's frankly completely ridiculous.
Is that what is that? Are those called alms or something? I'm very confused.
I don't know.
This guy has brain problems.
But the world has been seeming like an extremely ridiculous place recently. No point getting too down on myself. Fine, you just need me to carry the rice, right?
That's the spirit. You should have just said yes from the start. You would have won some points for sweetness.
Oh no, we lost points!
Oh.
God, comment on her tits again. I've heard it's better not to be loved by God or big women if you want a long life.
From who?
Guys who are jerks?
Yeah.
Just a joke? Hew, let's get going already.
Hey, geez, wait up.
Let go of my arm. I don't need you clinging all over me. It's stifling.
You know you like it. What's this? Yuuji-kun, you smell kind of nice. You wear cologne or something?
Stabby girl's gonna see us. Don't press your nose against me and snuffle. You're not a dog.
Ow!
What, did you just hit her?
I don't know.
Honestly, carrying some rice isn't really that big a deal, but if I'd agreed from the start to save myself the effort of resistance, it's easy to see she'd take that as a license to push increasingly unreasonable requests on me. There's about 5,000 too many words in every sentence. If you're smart, you start rejecting people's requests at 80% of your real tolerance level.
Why do you think I always make you be the MC?
We're going to meet... Oh, I couldn't read it. Oh, we're here again.
Yeah.
This is borrow. Women's shopping methods can be broken down into 2 patterns. Type A throws anything that catches her eye into her cart, whether or not she has any need for it. Type B deliberates endlessly over cost efficiency, even when she has a pressing need, and ends up buying nothing. There are no others.
No in between.
My impression of the woman named Amane, probably influenced by her large build, since she's such a fat ass.
This huge bitch is real dumb.
Yeah. Was that she was likely the careless sort who'd follow the former pattern. But apparently, I'm not much of a judge of character.
Okay, shall we hit the greengrocer next?
What, you're still buying? If you needed vegetables, why didn't you get them at the supermarket just now?
Because the greengrocer in the shopping district is cheaper than the supermarket.
What's a greengrocer? Is that like farmer's market?
Probably.
I understand in theory that specialty shops are better than general retailers, but as the one being dragged around, changing stores this rapidly is a serious nuisance.
I feel like it's the opposite. I feel like a specialty store is more expensive than the big box store.
Usually, I would think. I don't know.
Everything's backwards in Japan. Toilet flushes the wrong way.
Because Amane mentioned she wanted to buy oolong tea, I'd reached out for a 2-liter, 158 yen bottle at the supermarket.
It's like 30 cents, isn't it?
Only,
I thought everything in yen was like in the thousands.
No, it's basically, it'd be like $1.50.
Oh.
Only to have her slap my hand firmly away.
No.
In the woman's own words.
Don't buy that here. Get tea packs at the drugstore, and you can make 52 liters for 480 yen.
I nailed that impression.
Right. Figured I'd help you out there.
And so, I ended up having to tag along to the drugstore as well.
Excuse me, princess. Some carrots and onions, please.
I was going to say princess if you didn't.
Yeah, I knew.
Oh, if it isn't Amane-chan, you're cute as always.
Here, Miss Piggy. Aren't I? Hey, how about a little bonus? I won't tell the wife.
Oh my lord.
I can't beat Amane-chan. All right, I'll throw in a pack of strawberries.
Yeah, I'm so happy. Really? I can't wait to rub these all over myself.
This deal's just for Amane-chan, so don't tell anyone, okay?
You're the best. Makina really loves strawberries, you know. Makina.
Come to mention it, Maki-boo isn't with you today. What's up?
I bought rice today, too, so I brought along a tough luggage boy. Oh. Instantly takes the strawberries back.
Yeah.
You don't get the strawberries, then.
Growling, the dirty old greengrocer sizes me up with a blatant scowl on his face.
Does that mean I can't put the 20 in your bra today like I always do? What's with this guy?
You sound like...
I don't like the look of his face.
You sound like Kermit and Fozzie Bear had a kid.
Yeah, I was going to say, I sound like something that I've heard before.
Don't be mean. He's my little brother.
Brother? What? Your brother? Here I was thinking Amane-chan started dating some worthless bum. Look at me jumping to conclusions. Jumping
to conclusions, I am.
That's true. It is just Yoda.
Yoda and Fozzie Bear. Well, they're both Frank Oz.
Yeah. I'm not sure what's so funny, but the greengrocer cackles heartily as she stares into my face. I think Grover is too.
Probably. A lot of the Jim Hensons are voiced by Jim Hensons. The Muppets are voiced by Frank Oz.
Hey, kid. What's your name?
Yuuji.
Ah, Yuuji, is it? Not a bad name. Good job helping your big sister out. All right. I'll give you strawberries too. So eat 'em, waka waka. If you know what I'm saying.
Oh god, this is hard. I didn't know he was going to speak this much. I only give him a dumb voice when I don't think they're going to talk much.
You're not getting enough vitamins. That's why you've got a face like a murderer.
Oh my god.
They're brand name strawberries from Tochigi. You know? Eat.
Thank you.
Can we leave?
I smile and lower my head in a slight bow, prompting the old man to shout,
What? You can smile after all.
in an even louder voice.
Okay then. Thanks again.
Yes. Come back soon. I've got more freebies waiting. You too, Yuuji.
Of course, thank you. Whew, that was an endeavor.
Jesus. That watch us come back to him like 5 episodes later, and you're like, oh god.
Probably that's the store that we're always going to visit.
Can you quit it with that face?
That guy sounded like Fozzie.
I think that was Frank Oz. Can I go get his autograph?
What are you talking about?
That crappy excuse for a smile looks like a face someone taught you to make.
You're strangely perceptive at times.
I can't help that I have a face of a murderer. Look, you lie with your face like that sometimes, don't you? Running your family or something?
I don't know, you're my sister. Fake smiles are an expression of consideration for others. You want me to scowl instead?
Then at least smile a little more believably. It's completely blatant.
Oh, she's already telling me what to do. I was taught that children's smiles and women's tears are weapons. But this is not the first time my own emotional front was penetrated like this. I may have been underestimating this woman.
And now you're making that scary face again.
Sorry, that's my turned on face.
That's why Machina's terrified of you, you know.
I was born with this face.
I'm just ugly. Leave me alone. So was your sister born with that face as well?
No, she was born with her face.
Smart ass.
My sister was, well, in her case, she always had this sleepy expression. At age 6, I was born without a face.
That's so.
Why bring up my sister there?
Huh? Just came to mind.
More importantly, are we finished with the shopping yet?
You have to pick up silken tofu and shirataki noodles at the tofu store.
Do we even have the rice yet?
I don't know.
We're still not done? Gah!
Is she the cook or something?
Just carrying rice, so I'd been promised. Just carrying rice, so I'd been promised when I agreed to this shopping expedition, but in the end,
Doesn't even matter.
I ended up following her around for a good 2 hours. Oh my god, how awful for you.
Jeez, hanging out with a hot girl who just gets naked in front of you.
Right, and has basically kind of been throwing herself at you.
Right. Thanks for helping me with the shopping. You were a big help.
As she speaks, Amane is packing away the ingredients she purchased, for some reason, into my refrigerator.
I usually go with Machina, you know? Thing is, when I'm shopping with her, we tend to get sidetracked at the candy counter or toy stores or whatever. Ends up taking a lot longer.
It's not a problem, but mind if I ask you something? Why are you putting that stuff into the fridge in my room?
I already told you. The fridge in here is the biggest one.
Then take the fridge! Get out of my room! That's not an answer to the question.
Come on, it's not like you're putting it to good use, now are you? Here, I'll give you a strawberry.
Okay.
But don't touch any of the others.
That's from the pack that old man at the greengrocer's that sounded like Fozzie gave to me.
He probably rubbed his penis on it. You got it because I was there. I'll let you drink the milk in the fridge, okay? Is that a euphemism?
It's not that I particularly care about her using the fridge, but her barging in here every time she needs to get something would be a pain in the ass.
I know. And thanks for today. How about I make you dinner?
Oh my god, she is awesome. I've already cooked rice, and I've got canned food for the side dishes, so I'll pass.
Idiot! Canned food? That sounds pretty miserable. And the rice? You don't even have a cooker in here. So how are you preparing it?
I eat it hard like a man.
I just throw it in the microwave.
Yeah. Using that over there. I point toward a cylindrical mess kit style rice cooker made of aluminum, currently towering over the IH cooking heater in my kitchen.
Huh? You're cooking it with a mess kit?
IH heaters can't quite manage aluminum, so I've been using a gasoline stove I had with me instead.
Quite the survivalist. You had that stuff lying around?
It's only normal for a man to have a stove or two.
Yeah, I carry one with me all the time.
Yeah. Normal for a man is probably an overstatement, but it's standard equipment for a backpacker, at least. Ideally, you want one that can use the unleaded gasoline you can get from gas stations.
In that case, why don't you bring what you've made to my room? Nothing but canned food for side dishes is pretty sad, don't you think? I'm making machinas helping anyway, so let's eat together.
$10, he says no.
Oh, I'm not taking that bet.
No. I'll pass.
I've already seen your tits. I don't care anymore. Why? Don't worry. I'm actually quite good at cooking.
I mean, there's only like 5 or 6 people here.
Yeah.
And like, she's trying to be nice.
Right.
Like, just... Even if you're not like romantically interested in her.
Yeah, if you want to have a normal like social school life, then be social.
Right. Machina would be there. Is it Machina or Machina?
You keep saying Machina.
Machina would be there, wouldn't she?
Machina. Right. Machina's still scared of you, isn't she?
I'm just gonna say Machina because of Ex Machina.
Yeah, rolls off the tongue better.
Exactly. I think it'd be better if I wasn't there.
How about using this as a chance to become friends?
It's not going to happen that fast, and if I go out of my way to eat quietly, she'll end up feeling even more uncomfortable. I'll pass after all.
Well, don't you just have an excuse for everything? Well, I guess I'll give up on tonight, but once Machina warms up to you, I can make you dinner whenever you want.
You telling me to become friends with her in exchange for food?
That's not what I meant, but I really would like you to get along with her.
I mean, did we really have that bad of an interaction with
She's just
Machina?
scared of you because you're a guy.
But...
Yeah.
She's actually terrible at getting to know people, so maybe you could start the conversation, G-kun. Okay.
Was she supposed to say that, I guess? But there was no, like...
I don't know what that was, or if that was interior monologue or
right.
What. I don't have anything against her, and I don't want to be on hostile terms, so I'll try to talk to her. I think that was supposed to be her.
Probably.
But I'm not going to guarantee that it's going to improve things. My personality being what it is. Picking up on the words I've left unspoken, Amane answers, "That's good enough," with a smile.
Well, thanks for today. These doors are so loud here! Stop slamming my door!
As soon as the words are out of her mouth, she briskly walks out the door. But... hey, wait, you forgot. The overnight bag packed with her spare clothes is still lying in the center of the room. That woman, she isn't planning to change in my room again, is she?
Oh, no.
More to the point, I'm sure I locked this door when I left this morning. How did she even get in here? There aren't any signs of damage to the lock, and I can't imagine she's got a secret talent for lockpicking. Does she have a spare key or something? Suo Amane. The creatures known as large women. Let me hammer into your head that she's a large woman. Are mostly careless, but weirdly attentive to certain details, like food. Am I right? They possess unusual intuition, as well as pointlessly large breasts, and on the whole, deserve to be handled with caution. The breasts? Or
she
the
just
women?
flashes you, and you're just like, what's the point?
Those are pointless! Put those tits
Actually,
away.
they usually do have a point.
All
right, so...
Hope you enjoyed that.
Spent a day with Amane.
Yeah, that was fun.
She's at the top of my tier list right now. Let's see if someone can knock her down.
The first one we've interacted with, pretty much.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, the other one tried to stab us. She wanted to show us her boobs and cook for us. So, yes, she is currently at the top of the list.
Afraid of us.
Yeah, no, she seems nice, though.
She seems
like her.
nice. I like her personality.
I like her large personality.
Yeah. Oh, God. Well, hopefully everything goes swimmingly and we can actually upload this. And we'll see you guys next week on Otaku Tuesday. Or tomorrow if you watch all of our videos, which you should.